They once saw a display of placards with children speaking of poisoned water while demanding urgent action from President John Dramani Mahama on the growing menace of illegal mining. Parliamentary Affairs correspondent Kweku Asante is covering this for us and joins us with some live updates. Kweku, you're welcome to the program. What can you report?
So it's the march by Fix the Country and Democracy Hub. They are protesting against illegal mining, and they say that the government, despite being relatively new in office, do not appear to be doing enough to combat the menace of illegal mining. And so they've organized a two-day protest to drum home the demand and the call on government to take decisive actions. It started yesterday with a picket and a vigil at the Revolution Square opposite Jubilee House yesterday, and I was there from about 3 p.m. up until about midnight. They stood there, spoke in turns, and spoke about what they believe ought to be done by the government when it comes to the fight against illegal mining. They screened documentaries by our own Erastus Asari Donko and a couple of documentaries that have all been made against the illegal mining scourge. And so that concluded. Yesterday was quite uneventful until Deputy Director of Operations at the Jubilee House, Mustafa Bande, tried to convince the protesters to disperse because, in his opinion, they could have used other mediums to have a conversation with government because they believe that the government is already doing quite enough when it comes to the fight against illegal mining. But that did not happen because the protesters insisted that they were going to be out there and their voices were going to be heard, and that they did. And so yesterday's vigil concluded after midnight, and today it's about 10 a.m. now. They are continuing with a protest march. This is Spanner Junction, Accra Mall. They are going to walk from here to Jubilee House, where they will present a petition. Who, any moment from now, speak to some of the very key people who are here to get an understanding of the major things they're going to do. They just had some water over here, and so it tells you that they have the energy and ready to go out there and move. And then really make the voices heard. Of course, the numbers isn't that huge. And yesterday was part of the things they spoke about, that young people must know that when it comes to marches of illegal mining, it affects all of them. They expect that these people will be out here joining them to protest against illegal mining. They haven't quite seen that.